This is Richard Nickel here with Pittsburgh Modular, Sonic State. We've got 3 great new synthesizers this year. Starting off with our System 10. This is a great little guy. It's a semi-modular synthesizer. You don't need any patch cables to make it work. For demo purposes here, we're going to jump one right in. Single oscillator, monophonic. It's got a low-pass gate in it, very aggressive filter.
So it's semi-normalized?
Semi-normalized. It's for people that are sort of the modular curious, the people that are interested in modular, that may not know where to start. This is a great place to start. You don't need any patch cables, so you can dive right in with your hands like you would any other synthesizer. But as soon as you get the itch a little bit, you plug something in just to see what happens.
And it's got a Midi interface as well.
It's got a Midi interface, so it'll work with, any MIDI keyboard, any DAW, your output module, so you have your headphone out, your stereo line outs, your mixer, so once you do start doing some more complicated patching, you really can route things around and do interesting things with it, things you wouldn't necessarily normally be able to do.
It's a new module, mixed mode.
It's a new module, it's a mixed mode, nothing terribly complicated. It's a 3-channel mixer and a dual passive mult. Each channel of the mixer though can break apart, so if you patch into the output, it becomes a passive attenuator, leaving you a 2-channel mixer or a 3-channel passive attenuator. A really great way to get into modular synthesis. So we have lots of more stuff over here. Let me show you around. You guys mind if I jump in here? Sorry. Here we have our new System 90. Now this guy is a beast. It's a hybrid digital analog synthesizer. So we have our DNA symbiotic waves. It's a dual digital oscillator, giving you just a world of sound. It's got a phase distortion processor, so it takes the dual digital waves, blends them together in up to 16 different ways, just to give a ton of great different sounds. Our big beefy waveforms analog oscillator, another new module, has the same core as our old oscillator, but what we've done is we've added some more modulation options, and we've also added our new blade wave. The blade wave is a modulatable saw wave, so you can modulate saw waves now like you would a square wave with pulse width. So you can get great sweeping chorus effects or almost flange effects without affecting the pitch of the waveform. It's really cool stuff. We have that tied with our new low-pass gate filter. This is a redesign of the classic Buchla low-pass gate. We started from scratch. We wanted to make it real aggressive resonant filter, but at the same time, if you put it in low-pass gate mode, you get that just real creamy organic sound. And then of course in VCA mode, it acts as just a fantastic VCA. Takes it all the way down to 0. We spent about 9 months developing this guy, and the results are they speak for themselves. It's a great, great module. The last thing, the new guy in this is our new Emblem Module. So what we wanted to do is bring a little bit of the West Coast flair to the East Coast synthesis. And we've done that by taking the ADSR, breaking it up a little bit so you have attack decay or attack sustained release using the switch. But as you can see, this guy's cycling right now, so you can just let it jam along on its own. It also functions as a voltage controlled LFO, a voltage controlled slew, a voltage controlled envelope follower. Really, if you can do something with control voltage, this module is going to give you really interesting results with it. The whole system together is just a powerhouse. You have just the power of analog, the big, beefy, warm, low end, mixed with the digital. With our digital oscillator, we really wanted it to be something special. We didn't want to do analog emulation. We wanted it to be something that really gave you digital celebrating digital. So it can be as clean and crisp as a DX7, but we can crunch it all the way down. You get the Atari grime and grit and everything in between. A really cool thing. Everything's C-viewable, it's fully modular, so the sounds you can get out of this, whatever your imagination can give you.
Do you ship it with patch cables?
The system comes with patch cables. You get 25 patch cables with it. Comes with a great manual as well. So if you're new to modular synthesis, that's okay. You just walk through the manual. There's 20 to 25 patch examples that say, okay, you want to You want a standard mini mode? Great, patch it up like this. Let's show you, here's a couple patches that explain the oscillators. Here's a couple patches that explain the filters. So we walk you through the whole process. 2 hours with the manual, and I know manual is sometimes a bad word, but 2 hours with the manual and you'll be very comfortable moving on your own and come up and up. You can take off your engineer hat and put your musician hat back on and make some great music with it.
Excellent.
So lastly, we have, this is our Foundation 3. We call this the fire-breathing dragon. And again, we're just gonna let the envelope cycle here to give you an idea of the sound you get with this guy. This is 100% analog, so you get 2 of our big beefy waveforms oscillators. You're also getting our low-pass gate, which is our new filter, real aggressive sound, matched with our classic filter. This is gonna give you the warm, Mogi, Oberheim sounds. It's a state variable filter, so you have low pass, high pass, band pass, and notch filter outputs. Give you an extremely wide range of sounds with this guy. That again, similar to the System 90, this is tied with our 2 envelope modules. We get our dual VCA. Also comes with our Toolbox. The Toolbox is a really interesting module. It has your noise output, it has your sample and hold, it has your slew, and also a voltage inverter. You want to take 3 volts and make it negative 3 volts, there you go. A really interesting thing to do with LFOs, so you can get LFOs working on each other with the same guy. So again, this guy, big beefy analog. And again, great, comes with the patch cables, comes with a manual that explains how to use it. So out of the box, you're already making music with it. You don't have to spend days and days and days wondering why when you patch the oscillator into the filter, you don't hear anything out of your headphones.
It's kind of like you've created 3 boxes of chocolates that have been pre-selected.
Absolutely. Now we do offer all these modules, the cases, everything we offer individually as well as Eurorack modules. We haven't abandoned the Eurorack community at all. We're still fully invested in Eurorack, but we're trying to get everyone involved. So we've organized these systems. We think they're a great way in, and really, modular is the future. So this is where you want to start.
So what are the pricing for the 3 models?
Pricing for the 3, the small guy over here is going to retail for $649 US. The System 90 is going at $1699 US, and the Foundation 3 is $1999 US.
Oh, and that's all available now, right?
It's all in production right now. It's going to start shipping in about 30 days.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely.